Welcome back to One on One with the All-American Walter Luckett and yours truly, Juan Castillo. We're going to be talking NBA and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. There's a lot of stuff going on. Got LeBron and, of course, Doncic over in L.A. Of course, got got the Warriors with just everything about the NBA is exciting right now. What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Everything's going great, Juan, and it looks like the Warriors are coming out to play today.
Yes.
It seems like a real exciting time with the NBA.
Yes. So now let's start off with our local teams, right? Boston is proving time and time again that they're the teams to beat. Talk to me about Boston.
Well, I think it's wonderful. Right now, it's about Boston's legacy that's really coming into fruition now. If you're looking at it, they're 10 strong. They got great guard play. They got great forwards. And the interesting thing about the Celtics is that their defense is tenacious. So I think they're going to probably win the NBA once again.
Well, in the East, right? I mean, we're talking about, of course, everyone is talking about the Cavaliers. They're playing extremely well. I know that you've been frowning on Donovan Mitchell there for a minute, but Donovan Mitchell is putting it down, brother.
Yeah, but he took the day off yesterday. See, that's what's interesting to me. He takes time off. I think a team that wins plays consistency. If you look at Tatum, if you look at Brown, those guys don't take any time off. So I think the Cavaliers have a great promise, but I don't think they're going to be the NBA champs this year. I'm going with the Celtics.
You're going with the Celtics. Now, you know who I'm really impressed by? I'm impressed by Milwaukee. Milwaukee is starting to make some noise, brother.
Milwaukee has always been a consistent ball club. I think Middleton's going to be really missed this year. They're going to miss that senior moment. But I think maybe Milwaukee's probably another or 2 years away from being a repeat champions. But right now, I'm going with the Celtics. I think the Celtics are really making a strong statement, and their backcourt is phenomenal. And I think they're three strong. And White is really showing that he's one of the best two players in the league. I mean, what a great performance that he's doing right now. White is turned out to be one of the best players in the NBA.
Now, I'm going to go back to Cleveland, man, because remember I told you about DeAndre Hunter? This boy is the real deal. He could make a difference, brother. If there's going to be someone that has made the difference to knock off Boston on a team like Cleveland, is DeAndre. My brother is getting down.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you, Juan. You've been spot on the last couple of programs. I mean, you're talking about the Lakers and what they're doing now, and pretty much Cavaliers. So yeah, you've been hitting it pretty well. So I'm not going to argue with you.
Now the Lakers are number 2 in the West, my brother. Did you know that?
Oh yes, and it's amazing what they're doing. I just hope that they don't burn out, because I think LeBron got 17 last night. Luckett got 29. I think LeBron's going to really need to reserve his energy, and I don't know what they're going to do when the post play comes into fruition.
Now, I got to get your take on this, man. I love John Morant, but he had a situation the other day when the Knicks beat them, and he threw the ball into the stands and got fined $25,000, brother. What's your take?
I'm not surprised. I think as far as him being the face of the league, he can forget it. I think he really has some discipline issues. And actually, the team plays a little better without him. So I don't know what's going to happen to his future.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ja, man. I wanted him for the Knicks for a minute, but I think I'm all right. But my Knicks right now are trying to find themselves. Mitchell is back, and that rotation is going to have to change, and it's going to have to do it quickly. What do you think about the Knicks?
I used to call them the new Knicks, and I'm calling them the old Knicks. They're getting right back to the way they used to be. It's kind of tough with the Knicks. It looks like with being in the East, it's going to be real hard for them to get past the Celtics or Cleveland, or Milwaukee. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
They need a real good center, and they gave one away, which is really playing great basketball right now.
Yeah, and I mean, let me say this. I think that we're going to see teams having players take off right through to the end. I thought that maybe now that there's only 20 games left or so, that they will play all their players. That's not gonna happen, bro. It's a new NBA. They're resting people for the playoffs, man.
It's really disappointing that they're tanking players every day on television. Somebody's not playing. And again, going back to the disappointment to the fans and also to the sponsors and also to their viewers on television. It's becoming the norm. I don't know what we're going to do about it, but, it's something that needs to be addressed.
Now let's talk about your Ohio University Bobcats, man. They lost the last two games. Talk to me, man. What do you think going into the playoffs, they got a shot?
Juan, I also thought that, I think they're like got 5 or 6 guards. They need some height. It's going to be tough. You can't win without bigs. I always told you that. My university I think they need to do better recruiting. Maybe next year, the year after, we can get a couple of centers, a couple of strong forwards. They could be contenders, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Well, we're going to continue to follow, of course, the Bobcats. And listen, you can also go and help us out, with the Walter Luckett Foundation or Ohio University. It's a special limited collections, swag. Got some T-shirts, got some long sleeve T-shirts. I got Walter Luckett there. Of course, cover of Sports Illustrated. And you can go to ohioishome.com collections/Walter Luckett. That's ohioishome.com/collections/Walter Luckett, that you can, buy yourself a T-shirt and really help the Walter Luckett Foundation that's doing great things in our community, SAT programs, as well as all kinds of programs that are helping our youth. And of course, education is extremely important right about now. We definitely need folks to be educated, my brother.
Exactly right, Juan. Also, it's a great time. We're approaching March Madness. It's always an exciting time. So all the support could be appreciated, but most important, education is paramount, and I thank you for your support.
Absolutely. Well, listen, man, got a couple of games happening tonight and tomorrow. We'll be back in a couple of days. The All-American Walter Luckett one-on-one with Juan Castillo. We'll see you in a couple of days, my brother.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
There you go.